Good day. I am Din Arlen M. Gasbon, a BSPT2 student. So as of this juncture, I will be discussing the rules of the badminton. But then before I start, so this will be important, the dimensions that we have in the badminton court or the parts of the badminton court. First one, this was called as the center line. This is called as the net line. This one is the sideline for singles. This one. Sideline for singles and sideline for doubles. Left service court, right service court. Long service line for doubles and they call this as the back boundary line or also referred as the long service line for the singles. And as of this juncture, I will proceed to the following rules that we have in the badminton. So first rule, a match is consists of the best of 3 games of 21 points. So if ever happens that you won or nanalo kayo ng dalawang magkasunod to 2 sets streak, matik na po na kayo yung panalo. O kaya 1 yung score, 1-1 yung set sa win, then nanalo kayo, kayo na po yung panalo for the third set yun. Then the player winning the rally adds a point to its score. For example, napaliban nyo yung shuttlecock then hindi na ibalik sa inyo. Di ba sa rally, napaliban nyo yung shuttlecock pero hindi na ibalik sa inyo, the score is yours. Pero kapag napaliban nila yung shuttlecock or yung birdie na tinatawag din natin, this one, ang point will be sa kanila. Then, for the third rule, at 29 all or pantay na po na 29 yung score, so this will be the best part. The side is scoring the 30th point will wins that game or that specific set of match. Then, for the fourth rule, at 20 all, a pair or the player that has first gains a 2-point lead wins the game. So for example, di ba naglalaban kayo? Then, yung score nyo pareho is 20. Yung unang player na makakuha ng dalawa na points na magkasunod, siya na yung panalo. Then, for the fifth rule, the player winning or the pair winning a game serves first in the next game. Sixth rule po, this badminton can be played by 2 opposing players or yung tinatawag natin na singles or 4 opposing players or yung tinatawag natin na doubles. It can be single A or B or mixed doubles A or B or doubles A or B. Parang ganun po. Then, seventh rule. This competitive match must be played indoors utilizing the official court dimension. So that's why at the first, I discussed the parts of the badminton court. So my fault, I wasn't able to include the measurements, but I have measurements here. Then for the 8, a point is scored when the shuttlecock lands inside the opponent's court, or if a return shuttlecock hits the net or lands outside of the court, the player will lose the point. So yun nga po. For example, di ba nagrarally na? Ito, napapunta dito, tapos hindi namin naibalik. Yung points will be sa kanila. Pero kapag ito, napapunta namin dito, hindi nila naibalik. Ganun din po. The points will be given on us. For the 9th rule, at the start of the rally, the server and the receiver start in a diagonally opposite service courts. Ito nga po, dito at dito. Kapag nag-serve ito, dito yung punta. Kapag nag-serve ito, dito yung punta. 10th rule, a legal serve must be hit diagonally over the net and across the court. 10. For example po, ito yung net natin. Ito yung players. Then, magsiserve ito si player A o punta kay player C. Kailangan hindi siya sumabit sa net at the same time, makatawid siya dito in this manner. Yan. Pupunta po dito. Isa po nyo na, imagine nyo na lang na meron tayo ditong net. Pero ito po yung net line eh. Kaya yun yung basis natin. Kailangan mo patawid mo siya dito. And dito yung fall. Kapag dito, ako, mali po yan. Dapat po dito talaga, diagonally. Pag ganun. 11th rule. A badminton serve must be hit underarm and below the server's weight height, with the racket shaft pointing downwards. So, the shuttlecock is not allowed to bounce. So, tandaan po, hindi siya allowed to bounce like do sa mga table tennis or do sa mga tennis na sports. And, after a point is won, the players will move to the opposite serving stations for the next point. So, it is like an odd and even number consideration po in the scoring in terms of the badminton aspect. 12th rule. The rules do not allow second serves. So, for example, nag-fail ka dun sa first serve mo or dun sa first serving na gagawin mo. Hindi na po allowed yung second na serve, then it's counted as point of your enemy. Rule number 13. During a point, player can return the shuttlecock from inside and outside the court. So it is during a rally po. Then, a player is not able to touch the net with any part of their body or racket. So for example, ito si player, na-touch mo si net, violation yon. Or ikaw, hahampas ka pero ang hahampas mo si net, violation po ulit yon. Then for the 13th rule, a player must not deliberately distract their opponent. So, you are not going to do actions that are going to tend to distract. So, this is somehow sinasadya. Yung tinatawag na sinasadya mong i-distract yung opponent mo during your game. 14th rule, a player is not able to hit the shuttlecock twice. So, hindi po valid na hahampasin mo yung shuttlecock na twice. Even though it is considered as a doubles category, kailangan yung hahampas. For example, ito. Yung shuttlecock na to, kahit pa doubles kami, isa lang yung pwedeng humampas at makapagpaliban dito. Kapag hindi na paliban ng isang hampas, guys, wala na po yun. Hindi po talaga allowed yung pag-hit natin sa shuttlecock na twice, lalo na kapag nasa competitions. Then, for the 15th rule, a let may be called by the referee if an unforeseen or accidental issue arises. Then, for the 16th rule, this one is one of the very important or one of the important things that we should consider. A game must include 2 rest periods. These are a 90-second rest after the first match or the first game and a 5-minute rest after the second game. So again, I think I have discussed the rules that are needed to be discussed in this juncture. So I hope you've learned something from the discussion I've made. So again, I am Din Alden M. Gasbon, a student from BS Physical Therapy 2. And I hope you learned something from the discussion I've made this day. Thank you.